can we start with like an explanation of how the sport operates?
Absolutely. Blind baseball was created in 1994 in Bologna, Italy. It was an adaptation of the traditional American baseball. Now, within the blind community, there are sports that have a longer history, like goal ball and beat ball. Beat ball has been around for 40 years, but it is not baseball. You hit a ball, you run either to first base or third base, and someone pitches a ball to you, which is really cool because there's this satisfying moment the first time someone pitches a ball to you and you hit it. As a blind person, you didn't even know you could do this, if this was even open to you. So that's beat ball. What I play is Italian baseball, and I love it. So it's been around for over 20 years. It's very popular internationally. Italy has the highest concentration of teams with 12 teams, but there are teams in Hungary and France and Germany and Australia and Cuba and the Netherlands and Pakistan and Great Britain and the United States, right here in New York City. And so I was taking classes at Lighthouse Guild, and my teacher, Ed Plumacher, was an adaptive technology teacher and also a blind person. And he said, you work out every day, you're bodybuilding, why don't you come out and try baseball? You'll love it. And I was like, oh no, you want me to play with you and more blind people? Absolutely not. And so blind baseball has 4 components. There's a throwing, a hitting, a running, and a fielding component, okay? And what you do when you play, you either play offense or defense, just like traditional baseball. And instead of someone pitching a ball to you, you hit something similar to a fungo. A fungo is when you throw the ball in the air and you hit it yourself. But in blind baseball, you hold the ball with your non-dominant hand. So if you're right-handed, you hold the ball, which is standard baseball with jingle bells in it, 2 little chimes in it, and use your right hand and you knock that ball out. You drop it right before you swing and you hit it. Once you hit it, you begin to hear a beeping sound, like a homing pigeon or a homing sound. Not a pigeon, but like a homing device sound. And it sounds like a truck backing up. Beep, beep, beep.
Okay.
That's the first base. And you run to that. You use the sound to guide you there. Once you get there, someone at second base has some wooden clappers in their hands. And they clap, clap, clap. That tells you turn, start coming to me. And as you get closer, that sighted person begins to clap faster. Clap, 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 clap. And that means slow down so you don't knock them over. And you make it to second base. Third base is similar with the claps. And then home, there's no one clapping there. They point you in a direction. The sighted person that's on the base points you, and you got to run straight. We play on a grass field so that if you run and the dirt cut out, you're fine. But if you begin to feel grass under your feet to the right, you went too far to the right. And if you feel grass under your feet to the left, you went too far to the left. So it uses a lot of tactile and auditory cues to play traditional baseball. Now that's offense. In the defense, when someone hits the ball to you, there's 5 of us in the field. And we all have on blindfolds and we have our catcher's glove. The ball has to bounce in order for it to be fair. So as it's bouncing, you hear the chimes. So you begin to track the ball. You begin to anticipate. You hear it coming to your left, so you move to your left. Once you get the ball, in order to get the person out that's running, you throw it to the second base person that is sighted. And they'll say, 2, 2, 2, 2. So you use that sound and you throw it to him. That's a lot of information, but it happens so quick. And when I tell you internationally, this game is bananas. It is amazing. Okay, so that's the game. So I go out after Ed has convinced me to come out. And I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to go be cute and I'm going to go play. I need something to believe in. At this point, I had a boyfriend at the time that was an athlete in the blind community, super accomplished, competed in over 200 different competitions and medals and trophies. And he's like, you need to find something for yourself. So I decide I'm going to go. I get out there and our first drill is to run from home plate to first base blindfolded. All right, so you have a little bit of sight still left, Lance, or a lot of sight, right? A lot of usable sight. I want you to run full speed blindfolded. You're going to do what I did, which is run like Frankenstein. You're going to put your hands in front of you and you're going to run thinking you're going to crash into something. So I run like 4 steps and then I stop. Then I run 4 steps and I stop. Then I run 4 steps again. Then finally I'm like, this is too scary. I take my blindfolds off and I'm only just a few steps away from first base. So I'm like, just whatever. I'm a little annoyed with myself. But then this young lady comes behind me. It's her turn. She has on an Aaron Judge Yankees jersey and hot pink sneakers. And she looks so cute. She has glasses on and she just doesn't care. She's just going to come out there and do her best. And she does. And this is the pivotal moment in my whole life story. Okay. You with me, Lance? You follow me?
I'm with you. Yeah.
She runs faster than me. And I said, oh no, we won't be having this. When you see someone do what you know you can do better, it's infuriating. Like it will tear your heart up and your stomach up so crazy. I was just like, oh no, Miss Pink Sneakers is not going to beat me. So I get on base. It's my turn and I blaze it. I make it in 20 seconds, which is super fast to me. Next thing you know, I run it in 15 seconds and 12 seconds. Then I get to 9 seconds. And I remember Ed saying to me, I cannot believe you ran that fast. Like, oh my God, you really are fast and strong. I'm like, what? It's the moment I found my thing. I found my people. I found my purpose. I found my thing. I said, I'm about to be the next big thing in baseball. And so I'm practicing now. And on the 3rd week of practice, we get a guest comes to our practice. And he's the liaison from Italy. He's American. He's an old gentleman, an old coach, very old school Italian, very loud. And he sees me hit the ball, and I knock that ball back to the Bronx, and I'm in Manhattan. You hear me? I hit that ball with my whole might. And he puts his hands on me, very dramatic. And he says, you are going to be great in this sport. I think you should try out for Team USA. Mind you, I've never played organized sports a day in my life. I'm just doing this for fun. But I'm feeling competitive and I'm feeling like this might be my thing. And so 2 weeks later, I try out for Team USA. And within another 2 weeks, I'm on Team USA and we are going to the Netherlands. And I've only been playing for about 2.5 months.
Wow.
So now I'm on Team USA and I'm just with it. And we go to the Netherlands, my first time in Europe. And I don't make the starting 5. They have me as a designated runner because I'm fast. But I'm still new at the sport. There are more seasoned guys on sports. So they put me with the strongest hitter. He can knock a home run in his sleep. But he's an older gentleman and he can't run fast. And I am fire on the field. And we are just a combo made in heaven. And we medal. We earned the United States its first medal ever in blind baseball in 2022. I get the bronze medal and I earned it.
Wow.
First time ever in Europe. First competition ever. And we kill it. And after that, I just remember hearing our national anthem. And I'm not incredibly patriotic, but like in that moment, I recognized the privilege and the honor of being selected and being given a chance to prove myself and represent our country. And ever since then, I have been living, sleeping, eating, yelling, arguing, fundraising, spreading awareness for blind baseball. And actually, we just came back from London in September for our second championship, where we didn't do as well. We got 5th place. But I went out there as the first female captain for Team USA, and we did our best.
Well, it sounds really fun, actually, and you're such a good storyteller. You know, I was hearing like sound effects in my head. I was hearing like, you know, the ball sound and then the clapping and I was picturing, you know, you getting better at getting faster and running, you know, to the bases and the pink sneakers.
Hot pink sneakers.
Yeah. And then the Italian coach, you know, scouting and then going to the Netherlands. Yeah. You painted a great picture and it sounds like a really fun time.
It is. And it's spreading in the United States. We have lots of clips online. The USBBA has social media pages. So I will send you links of our championship and the documentary that's being filmed right now featuring us. The trailer is out. So I'll share that information. But it did something to my spirit. It ignited something I didn't even know was there. And this is all within the blind community. I wouldn't have been an athlete in this kind of way in my sighted world, but in the blind world, there was a void. There needed to be someone, a woman, because there's not too many women in our sport, and certainly a woman of color. Like, this lets other people know that, hey, you don't have to look or be a certain way in order to participate. You just have to come out and believe in yourself. That's it. And guess what? When you mess up, nobody can see you anyway, so you'll be just fine.